Hey guys, welcome back to the Idaho Reptile Zoo YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about Jack, our American alligator, or as we call him, our EDUgator. We call him the EDUgator because we take him out to schools and birthday parties and stuff like that and teach the general public about how amazing alligators are. Yeah, I don't know, if you guys don't hear that, then I just look crazy, but Jack is making his presence very known, and that's what we're going to actually talk about today. Sorry, I have a really bad itch on my face and I can't stop. I'm not supposed to touch my face. But what we're going to talk about today is Jack's kind of coming of age tale. Jack is reaching a certain size and age that he's kind of reaching like puberty, where he's becoming an older alligator. He wants his own territory and he wants it to be known that he has his own territory. So he'll hiss and grunt and groan and make his presence known. Because right over this wall behind me is where Douglas and Gomer live. Douglas and Gomer are both around 6 feet long, so they're a definite threat to Jack. So he likes to make sure they know he's here and that he doesn't want anyone to mess with him. Okay? Now what's crazy is that these guys do all different kinds of vocalizations for all different kinds of things. Just like people. People will whisper, they'll yell, they'll scream, they'll make weird noises for all different kinds of reasons, and alligators do the same thing. When they're babies, they grunt and kind of squeal and do a little and they call them mom. And mom will come and get them out of the nest or protect them when they're in danger. When they're old like this, they'll make noises like that and they'll let their presence known, or to kind of tell me to back off because I've gotten too close. Or that when it's time to breed or time to mate, they'll do like a really deep bellow, like a rrrr, as you guys might have seen on our Instagram or our Facebook pages. Because Douglas and Jack both do that pretty regularly, but they actually think they're competing with a car engine next door because it sounds like another alligator, but that's a whole other topic we're not going to talk about today. So they're very vocal, very territorial animals, and even though our animals are trained that they can kind of come when they're called, they get different food commands, that kind of thing, and they're handled quite a bit so they know who I am and what we're going to be doing. Jack still makes it very known that this is his territory. Now what we're going to talk about today is just kind of the difference between when he's in his territory and when he's out here with me. And then when he's out here with me and we calm him down, we're going to talk about some of the really cool things about alligators. Alright, now hopefully I can get him out without too much of a disturbance because I don't have any treats for him today. So if I call him out, he's going to be looking for treats. So I don't have that kind of stuff for him today. So I'm just going to reach in there and grab him, and hopefully he doesn't make a big old mess or pop his light or that kind of thing. So, 1 second. Yeah, right? Come here, bud. Come here. What are you doing? I know, you gotta come here. Hey, no, that's rude. I know, come here. Come here. Pop your light, dude. There we go. That's a good boy. Oh, what a good boy. Now, I haven't been holding or getting him out very often because we haven't been doing shows, because everything's been canceled. So he's still a little screaming when I get him out at first, but I'm gonna bring him closer so you guys can see him. But this is Jack. Can you say hi to everybody? Hi, everybody. Hi. I'm just kidding. All right, now Jack, like I said, is an American alligator. Now these guys are super cool. Now Jack is about 6 or 7 years old now. When he was actually dropped off on our doorstep when he was a baby, he was dropped off. He was very skinny, very emaciated. So sick and skinny, he got very stunted. Okay, so he should be close to about 6 or 7 feet right now, but because of the stunting, he's only maybe about 3 to 4. Okay. Now all the cool stuff about alligators is all right there in his head, and I'll kind of resituate him a little bit so you guys can see it. Now the first cool thing, oh boy, yes, oh my goodness, oh my gosh, look at that, oh yes. Sorry, we gotta give him his little treats. 1 second. Okay. All right. So remember, you're gonna be scary now. Okay. So the first cool thing you see, if you look at his mouth, he doesn't have a tongue. Okay. So alligators don't have a tongue. They can't stick their tongue out. They can't make fart noises. They can't go. They can't do that. So I'm guessing these guys don't have a tongue because even at his size, they bite with about 200 pounds of pressure. Now, when they get to be adults, they bite close to 1,000 pounds of pressure. Now, I couldn't imagine biting my tongue that hard, so I'm pretty sure that's why they don't have a tongue. All right. Now, if you see those cute little teeth, well, his mouth is open. It's cute little baby teeth. Now, alligators go through about 4,000 teeth in a lifetime. So you have these cute little baby teeth, and they get bigger and bigger teeth, and they have teeth like this size, and they even get bigger than this. There are some that get to be twice this size. Okay. Now, if you look at Jack's teeth, though, his teeth kind of pop out to the side a little bit. Sorry about the bad lighting. but they pop out to the side because his skull grew kind of weird due to him being stunted, not taken care of very well as a baby. So we're hoping he's gonna kind of grow into those and it's gonna start pointing his teeth down. But either way, we love him and he still eats great, so that's all that really matters. Okay. All right. Now you'll see when he blinks. You gonna blink for him? There you go. See if I'll open his eye right in front of you. Maybe. Maybe not. Here, I'll see if I can stand up and do it. Here you go, Jack. You gonna blink for him, bud? I know, you tell him. Now you guys see when he opens his eye? Oh, you see that little blink right there over his eyes? These guys have a third eyelid called a nictitating membrane. There it goes. So that's basically like a built-in water goggle so they can see underwater, and it protects their eyes from sticks and bugs and plants and all kinds of stuff. All right, I know, blood. Now, what's really cool is that you see those little dots on his bottom jaw? You see those? So those are actually little sensors. So when they're underwater and they have that little eyelid going on, they don't have the best eyesight underwater, so they have these little like sensors. So when stuff touches them, they think that it's something, they'll test it and kind of see if it's something they can bite. Okay, but I've done this way too much with Jack, so he doesn't really try to bite anymore, huh? No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Now we're gonna kind of scoot down his body. I know. Huh? We're gonna scoot down the body to this really tough skin. Now the top scales, they're called osteoderms. Now osteoderms actually means bony skin. All right, because they have these little bone plates all over their skin up here. Now what's crazy is that even though it's great protection for them, those little bone plates are also little miniature solar panels. So when you see an alligator floating in the water with just their back up out of the water, they're actually soaking up heat and energy from the sun, and that's how they gain all the energy that reptiles need without leaving the safety of the water. Okay, but you see his little belly, his cute little belly, you know, belly rubs on. Now his cute little belly is actually really soft and really like malleable or foldable. So when people hunt them or kill them for their skin, that's the part of the skin they use. Because they use that part to make like belts and purses and stuff like that. Not that we're trying to condone that, but at the same time, that's what it's used for, okay? That's how you can kind of know how soft it is. If you've ever felt like a leather or an alligator skin boot or purse or belt or that kind of thing. They don't do very much to the skin to make it that soft. It's just naturally soft and cuddly, okay? Oh, boy. Now, last part we're going to talk about, I can't help it, I'm sorry. Now, last part we're going to talk about is this big giant tail. Now, that giant tail has all kinds of muscle in it, okay? So when they get upset, they'll smack you with it. They also use that as a big paddle. When they swim in the water, they'll tuck their back legs in, and they swim down the river, down the swamp, wherever they are, and then whatever body of water they're in. Now, when these guys attack when they try to defend themselves, they'll kind of whip around this little, like, kind of curve motion. So they'll smack whatever's in front of them with their tail into the big open mouth, kind of like a broom and dustpan, and they'll smack whatever's in there, okay? Pretty cool, right? Now, if you guys have any other questions about alligators or that kind of thing, leave them in the comments. We'll do our best to answer them for you. We try to cover as much as we could without getting too, like, encyclopedia about it. But if you guys have any questions about the alligators, please feel free to ask us. Leave them in the comments, share, like, all that kind of fun stuff. You guys know the story. Other than that, Jack, you want to say anything? No? No, you're going to be quiet? You want to wave and say bye? Say bye. Say bye. Bye, guys. All right, guys. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys are staying safe, staying healthy, staying inside, all that kind of fun stuff. We will talk to you guys later. Bye. Make a bud.